I'm back another album review. Today's review is on The Great Parrot-Ox and the Golden Egg of Empathy by the Claypool Lennon Delirium. Now, this is the band's long-awaited third studio album. It was produced and recorded by Les Claypool and Sean Lennon. Recording took place at Rancho Relaxo and The Farm, Brooklyn. Les did the mixing with Matt Weingar. The mastering is done by Stephen Markison. The album was released on May 1st, 2026 on Prawn Song Records and Parrot-Ox Productions, under license to ATO Records. Before talking about the songs, I need to mention that this is actually a concept album regarding concerns about AI. Perfect timing if you ask me. Then again, most of the studio albums by Fear Factory are concept albums about AI. Anyways, the album actually came with a comic that was illustrated by Rich Ragsdale and edited by Chris Stevens. And there's even a disclaimer at the end saying that there was no AI used during the making of the comic. And that's actually a good thing because clankers can't write, draw, animate, or make music. And now let's talk about the songs. The album starts with Prologue. It's an instrumental track that serves as the beginning of the story. The next track is WAP, What a Predicament, which was released as a single on January 20th, 2026. The lyrics seem to allude to the Trump administration being tied into the AI epidemic. After that is The Wake Up Call. This track features Gavi Lala on the sitar and backing vocals. Next up is Meat Machines, which was released as a single on March 25th, 2026. Judging by the lyrics, I think Les is questioning if humanity is able to escape from AI. Up next is Trollbait. This is my favorite song on the album. That's followed by Simplest of Deeds. The lyrics say that Les needs a friend to set things right, and I believe Sean happens to be that friend he's referring to. We followed up with Heart of Chrome. The song is from the perspective of the AI, and that it can think but it can't feel. I can't help but compare it to Am from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. After that is Through the Horizon. I believe this is another song from the perspective of the AI. What's next is Mantra of the Manatee. The song's title is mentioned within the lyrics. What's after that is The Golden Egg of Empathy, which was released as a single on February 25th, 2026. And the track has lead vocals from Willow. It follows as Cliptopia. The lyrics mention utopia and dystopia, but also something new called Cliptopia. What comes next is Cliptron Scuttle. It's another instrumental track, and it serves as an interlude. The second to last track is Melody of Entropy, which was released as a single on April 29th, 2026. The lyrics mention things that eventually crumble away. In the game, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. The principle of entropy states that all machines will eventually become inert junk. This track received a music video. There's a link in the description. The album ends with It's a Wrap. Les says that when he was young, he thought the future was going to be like a sci-fi show. But that isn't the case with the way people are using AI these days. He also says that the AI should be shut down. When researching this album, I couldn't find any information on how it did in the US. However, there's plenty of information available regarding how it performed in other countries. The highest it charted was number 9 on the German rock and metal albums. Critical reception was mostly positive. And now for my thoughts. I think this is a great album. And when I first listened to it, I posted about it on social media and said that it reminds me of the story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I think that story may have inspired the story for the album's concept because of all the similarities. But we don't have any official confirmation. I'm pretty sure other people have compared this album to that story. Overall, I highly recommend this album, and I will include it on my list of the best albums of 2026. Now, as part of my question you, have you listened to The Great Parrot-Ox and The Golden Egg of Empathy? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Have you read the story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and or played the game? Do you think that story may have influenced this album? Now, let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.